What's going on, everybody? This is Black Aries, and the Modern Warfare multiplayer reveal happened yesterday, and I've been, laying back, chilling in the cut, looking at all this different stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you can tell. I'm a bit excited, I'm a bit excited. I'm a bit excited. I think it's like it's like going into a new relationship where you've kind of been hurt before, but you're a little optimistic. You're like, no, he kind of treats me right. He's pretty cool. His mom loves me, kind of thing. You're like, I don't want to jinx anything, but this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. Now, I'm sure, like you guys, I've been kind of looking at all these, COD YouTubers and all these pro players going out to the event and all this different stuff. That's why you're looking at Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, because this essentially is like the closest thing I feel like. But we are going to talk about a few of the things that we saw in the reveal, a few things that sound a little cool, a few of the things that sound a little and right off the bat, we're just going to come out and say it. There's no minimap. There's no minimap, and I can tell you I didn't like that as soon as I heard it. I'll be honest. I don't love the idea of giving campers a reason. And I'm not paid by anybody, I'm not sponsored, and I can pretty much just say screw camping, but this gives campers a reason because it's like, well, I don't know what's around the corner, so I'm going to play slower. And that's actually just logical at that point, which is kind of annoying. People are worried about, chasing red dots and, being able to look on the minimap and see, oh, I gotta run over here, run over there. But I don't know if you guys saw much gameplay. There's a compass at the top of the screen that shows red dots, that shows, like, with a fire from the enemy team. So it's like you took out the minimap for a worse minimap, and now I have to get a kill streak to then get a minimap? That, what was the point? Like, I don't know. I guess they're going for realism, but that, to me, that just seemed kind of stupid. So, for example, with Hardline on, it's a 2 kill streak called a personal radar, or a 3 kill, once again with Hardline kill streak called it with a UAV. Personal radar is just for you. Obviously, UAVs for your whole team. Both, I feel like is a little dumb. Not to say that UAVs are dumb, but I'm saying, like, a personal radar wouldn't even need to be a streak if you literally just put the compass and the other thing together. And oh wait, it's already called a minimap. I don't know. That seemed a little weird. Gun customization looks fantastic, but with some drawbacks. According to the devs, there's going to be 30 to 60 different attachments for every single weapon in the game. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That made me so, I just swelled up with joy, just hearing that, and I saw the M4A1s coming back, which is my baby from MW2. That's my baby, I love my M4A1, but the issue with that is that the attachments have drawbacks. There's so many different sites, so many different stocks, so many different whatever, that they will give you a boost in something, but will take away something else. For example, one thing that I've been hearing a lot about is a certain stock attachment will allow you to strafe faster, like the stock does, while aimed down sight. But the problem is, you aim down sights slower. So, to be able to use the boost that you got is going to be harder if you put the thing on that you used to. Like, that doesn't make sense. And, a lot of people have been saying, like, the idea that all these attachments do very minor certain things that help in different ways, they're all different, is really, really cool. But if there's huge drawbacks that make things very annoying, you're just going to find people running the exact same attachments on every single gun, because why would I make my gun worse? So everything about this game, that I don't know if you guys can tell the pattern yet, there's really, really cool stuff about this game, but it's also like, why would you do that kind of thing? Next thing to cover, just covering the highlights, like I said. Crossplay is real. Crossplay is here. Crossplay is functioning, actually. In the alpha build, that was dropped. That was, that's the people have been playing on so far. PS4s are playing with each other. Xbox play with each other, PCs play, they're all playing together, and apparently you can just plug in a controller into your PC, and you can play with console players. If you want to, use your PS4 and, use a mouse and keyboard, you can plug that in. You can play with PC players. Or you could just go into a lobby where you can play with, a mix of both, or, vice versa, all this kind of stuff, which I think is really, really cool. I mean, I'm just imagining the player base on this game, and that makes me excited. You're not going to go into a game or go into a game mode that doesn't have enough players to sustain, especially when you get into like the third or fourth month of the game, which unfortunately is becoming COD's life cycle. Is the first 4 months, because people then like immediately make the decision there. But it's understandable, because like a lot of this stuff is kind of hit or miss, and if you're missing for way too long, people are just gonna bounce. So the beta for PS4, because PS4 gets it first, because whatever. But I have one now, so it's September 12th. Just for right now, I'm gonna throw out a little bit of thing. I will be playing the beta right on September 12th with my PS4. So if anybody wanted to join, if anybody wanted to come in, get into a lobby, stream it up with Ares, that'd be cool. I'll be there. So for game modes, we have a 2v2 gunfight, which is the first multiplayer content we actually got from the game. Still looks great. I mean, I don't think we've seen anything entirely of that specifically over the last couple days, but I mean that's there. That looks awesome. That looks really, really fun to have, like, hey, 4 guys kind of hanging out. Hey, yo, y'all want to go into the thing, and it's enjoyable. You get to have that variety. The guns are picked beforehand, really cool. 10v10, 20v20 in ground war with over 100 players. Whew. I don't know about ground war. But what I say, for what I've seen my 20v20, it looks fun, but it also looks overly hectic. And I will say this up front, I don't like Battle Royale. I don't like, and I know it's not Battle Royale, I know 20v20 isn't Battle Royale, but the idea of, even in a 6v6 lobby, feeling like you're getting shot in the back every 2 seconds, now you add 14 more people to the enemy team to also get shot in the back, and then you don't have a radar, you don't have a mini-map, you don't have whatever. And, like, one thing that I've been hearing people talk about the mini-map is, like, oh, get good. You shouldn't need that as a crutch, you shouldn't need it as whatever. But I would say some players, and I if you agree with this, please let me know. I feel like some players would say it's not about, I need to see the red dots, is I need to see where my teammates are. So I need to see where the empty space on the map is. I don't need the red dots to know where the enemy team is, but I need to know if we're flipping spawns. I need to know where the other people are. So we have 20v20, which is cool. It looks awesome. I've seen gameplay of it. It's huge. Every YouTuber that I've listened to so far says they do not like this game mode. Of course, I haven't played it. I haven't played any of this just yet. But from what I've seen, it looks interesting. I definitely will give it a try. But I do know my aversion to Battle Royale in the fact that it's just this open mass of area that you have to watch every single quarter, watch every single thing. And with the minimap not being there, people might play a little bit slower. But it looks interesting. Something that it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to see it. Kill streaks. Back to kill streaks, which cool. But once again, with the whole camping thing, so like it's giving campers a reason. There's kill streaks, no score streaks. There's no reason to cap a point. That's cool. I like to see kill streaks back, but with the idea of like people just gonna be going for streaks instead of playing the objective, is people go to domination for games that last longer, not for anything else. And no season pass. All the maps and all of the new content, new weapons, or whatever, it was explicitly said will be given to everybody. They're not trying to split the player base, which I think is good. And I think it also follows the whole inclusive message they've been kind of saying with crossplay, bringing in Xbox, bringing in PS4, bringing in PC players. So it's all inclusive, which I enjoy. I mean, it's a mixed bag, all this stuff is, but it looks enjoyable, and I'm excited for it. But hey, we're going to definitely be getting more information, definitely be going into that. Like I said before, I'm playing the beta September 12th. If you guys want to check out my Twitter, it's in the description below. If you guys want to play with Ares, whether it be Mortal Kombat or Overwatch, I stream on Twitch. So, stream on Twitch, I stream straight to YouTube. If you guys want to play with me in any of these games, if you want to roll back some old Modern Warfare 2, if you want to do that, that's cool too. All my stuff will be in the description below. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching the video. This is Black Ares, and I'm out. Peace.